mini reading for you, and they can go quite deep in the 5 minutes as well, because I tune into the energy beforehand, and then once I've really got a handle on the energy, I just start talking non-stop for 5 minutes, all about you. So it actually, you can get a lot out of it, I find. So if you are interested, higherpathhealing.com.au, and I also do energy healings, full readings, and a few other different types of mini readings as well. So there we go. Don't forget, guys, if you are asking a question or you like what I do, please follow my socials that are linked in the description for the video as well. Awesome. I think that's my little spiel done. Okay, so the way that I choose who I read for, I just scroll up and down the feed. So please don't spam me every 30 seconds because if I see these spamming messages, it doesn't make you stand out any more energetically for a reading. So, you know, every 15 minutes or so, if I haven't read you, feel free to repost your question, but please no spamming, guys, because that's not cool. And so if I don't get to you, I also apologise. I can physically not get to everyone within an hour. I do the very best I can to reach as many of you as possible. So I'm going to start with Julie tonight. Hello, I'm an Aquarian. Would like any general guidance, please? Okay, so let's see what we've got for Julie. It feels like there's a bit of contemplation, a bit of pondering, a lot of thoughts happening at the moment. The first card you've got, Julie, is the King of Swords. So he's the real master of the mind. You know, he's cool, calm and collected, but very intelligent, very good boundaries. It's a really positive card for things like study or making plans about the future, really thinking things through. And you've got this combined with the Seven of Cups. So you can see this guy's also pondering as well, looking at making a decision. The Seven of Cups can often feel a little bit confusing because there's so many options out there, Julie. So I'm not sure if you're thinking about making a change or there's something happening in your life that you feel like change is coming, or you need to make a decision about something and then act on it. So you've kind of got these two energies. They're looking away from each other at the moment. So you've got the king there, who's that cool, calm and collected, and the cups represents the emotions. So they're kind of looking away from each other. So to me, that signifies a bit of a separation between your mind and your emotions as well. So I would really think you would benefit from doing anything you can that helps merge those emotions and the mind. Just finding that quiet time alone. Obviously meditation, that kind of thing would be amazing, but just really trying to do any tool or technique that you can to kind of meld that mind and that emotion together, I think would really be beneficial for you and help you make the highest decision. I feel like these cards have the potential to overthink or just to go round and round in circles together and hesitate on making a decision because the emotions are involved with the mind, and we do need to have them nice and integrated together so we can move forward. So really tuning into your intuition and sitting with that, and any tools, technique, EFT tapping, meditation, grounding work, you know, a bit of sunshine, just tuning in and listening to your body would be really helpful. Getting into your body would be beautiful for you to do at the moment, Julie. So I hope that resonates. Let me know in the feedback, guys, as well, because sometimes if you give me a little bit of feedback about what's going on, I can kind of get more messages out of the cards as well, because it all kind of comes together and makes sense. Awesome. Thank you, Julie. Big shout out to everyone that's just jumped on. I did mention at the start, I am streaming to a few different locations, guys. So if you can't see who I'm talking about or what comments I'm referring to, they're probably just watching from a different spot. Okay, let's have a little scroll. Okay, Nicole, my love, let's see what's on the cards for you. Libran, so another general guidance. Let's have a look. Oh, hey, Kim, first time watching, welcome. Adelaide, hey, Beck, how you going? Welcome, Adelaide. I'm in Perth and it's been crazy winter weather over here. Not sure what the rest of Oz is like. But yeah, I've had flooding in Perth and all sorts. It's been crazy. and bloody cold too. Bring back summer. Okay, Nicole, let's see what we've got for you, my love. General guidance for Nicole. Oh, definitely walking towards something new here. You've got the Page of Wands here, Nicole. So you can see by that card, there's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of inspiration. There's movement. There's action. There's that passion and the drive wanting to move forward with something and to create something beautiful. It's a highly creative energy. And this is coupled up with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups does have that disappointment about walking away from something, but you can see she's walking towards the sun rising in the background. This can represent the sun rising or a sunset. Either way, it's like that ending to cause a new beginning to be able to grow from that. So I really love how the page is actually looking directly at this Eight of Cups. To me, you're integrating and healing something that was quite emotional. So to me, this is about shedding away those layers that hasn't worked and then really stepping into your power and facing that head on. And that looks exactly what is happening here. It looks like the same person represented in these cards. So really beautiful. And if you do feel a bit weighed down and heavy by this energy, because, you know, the whole journey is always a little bit like this, just really kind of anchor into this energy of hope and renewal and that faith as well. I see a lot of faith in this card. So really balancing that and keeping looking at this. We don't want to ignore this and repress it, but at the same time, we do need to face it. You know, we can't repress it and look away, but we don't want to get stuck in this energy as well. So it's kind of about balancing that out, which I feel like is happening really beautifully in this card. So I feel like this might be a bit of a confirmation around that for you, Nicole. Oh, sorry, the other Nicole got excited. There's a few Nicoles watching. So we've got Nicole Dundon, who I'm reading for, and Nicole Lacole, I think it says. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So I hope that resonates for you, Nicole. And Nicole Lacole, if you've got a question, post it, love, because as soon as I looked up, I saw your name, so you're standing out to me as well. So let's read for all the Nicoles, hey? All the Nicoles, line up. It's your night. And Nicole Dundon said, yes, it did. And oh, wow, thank you, Hayley. You're very welcome, my love. Beautiful. All right. Let's see if the other Nicole's going to post a question. There might be a bit of a lag too, so sorry if you've posted it and I'm still yapping on asking you to. Let's have a little look. Oh, yep, I've found it up higher. So general guidance. Oh, and again, here's a better one. I'm Virgo. I would love to know if when my relationship with my friend heal and why do I still feel heartbroken? Okay, so there's been a bit of discord, disconnect from a friendship here. Sorry to hear that, Nicole. Let's have a look around this energy. Freezing in Perth. I know. How cold has it been? Had that frosty weather last week and now the real wintry storms. All the rain. Yeah, I much prefer summer. I'm a summer girl. Although the rain has been beautiful. Apart from the flooding. Okay, Nicole, let's have a look for you, my love. Okay, let's have a look about this friendship. Okay, so really interesting cards here. You've got two major arcanas. So this feels like a very, very deep, profound relationship, Nicole. The first card we've got here is the Empress, and this is coupled with the Star. Now, the Empress is a very Virgo-like energy because it's that whole kind of nurturing earth energy. You can see the earth energy just there in her belly. So Virgo and the Empress are kind of very, I don't know, they're not the same energy, but they're like parallel energies, the way that I see it. And that coupled with the Star, it kind of looks like, to me, there's a transformation happening within this relationship. It's, I don't think it's ever going to be the same as what it was. I feel like there has to be this transformation that takes place. And I was called to flip the deck over and look on the bottom of the deck for you as well, Nicole. And we've got the Eight of Cups again, which just came out for the other Nicole. So all the Nicoles out there, Eight of Cups vibes probably applies to you as well. So this is that heartbreak that you're feeling. This card has a sense of grief around it and needing to let go and walk away from things that aren't working properly. So you do have that beautiful energy of these guys together. This is full of hope and inspiration, and you can see the growth within that Empress belly. So I don't have an answer exactly when it's going to happen, but I do feel like there is an energetic transformation happening at the moment. I'm not sure if you're doing any energetic work around this yourself, Nicole, to clear it. To me, I'm called to say to you that you need to let go of all expectations around this relationship. You have to just... it's hard when we care and love for someone so much, but just drop every expectation we've got around that reconnection and just send it unconditional love, just putting that out there. You could do some meditations just around finding peace in the situation. I feel like the more that you're kind of really energetically pushing for this reconnection and pushing for the healing to happen, you're almost going to repel it a little bit. Sometimes with these big soul relationships, whether it be a soul contract or soul family, we can sometimes sabotage it because we can feel such a strong connection and we push for that connection and we can push the other person away energetically without meaning to, because it's all well intentioned with love. So really letting go, releasing that expectation and really focusing on that inner growth within yourself. And I feel like eventually, I was going to say the stars will align. You've literally got the star card here. And I feel like there is more energy to play out, but it's just going through that transformation process at the moment, Nicole. I feel like I just spoke a lot for you there, my love. So I hope that does make some sense and bring you some peace in that as well. Because, yeah, it can be a bit of a tricky one when we're dealing with all of that. JB Janine said, freezing in Melbourne. My children are in Perth and grandbabies. Oh, that's beautiful, JB Janine. I've got lots of family in Melbourne, so there you go. Little swapsy. Trudy said, sorry, spelt name wrong, Hayley. That's okay, Trudy, I'm used to it. I get my name spelt so many different ways. It's funny. Nicole said, that's exactly what's happening. You're so right. When I let go for some time, I feel things get better. And then when I want more, she steps back again. Thank you. Yeah, I can really feel that kind of push-pull. And it is so amazing how that energy plays out. But yeah, you can just send love, just unconditional love and acceptance. And however that plays out, that's how it has to happen. Okay, let's have a bit of a scroll, see who else is around. Please remember to like my socials, guys, linked in the video description. And if you love a reading you get from me, please leave me a little review on Facebook as well. That would be amazing. 1 degree in Sydney for the next few nights. Ooh, gross, way too cold. Okay, guys, I'll just have a bit of a scroll. Okay, I'm drawn to you, Lani. Hopefully you're still with me. Guidance and advice on family matters, Re-X and my son. Okay. Let's have a little look what comes up for you, Lani. Guidance and advice on family matters regarding X and son. I'm a Taurus. Welcome, fellow Taurus. I'm a Taurus as well, Lani. All right, let's see what we've got for you tonight, my love. Family matters, X and son. Oh, my goodness. Big energy, Lani. I hope everything's okay. First card we've got is the Two of Swords. So this can feel quite stuck. It can feel stifling. It can feel restricted. You might feel like there's no way out. To me, this could represent a controlling ex, or it could represent you not being able to make clear choices about the best path moving forward. And the next card, we've got the Tower. So this is a card of drastic, radical transformation. It can feel very, very sudden. It can feel like the whole rug has been pulled out from under our entire lives when this energy comes and hits. You can see the lightning bolt coming down, and this basically, the bolt comes down from heaven, universe, God, whatever, and blows things out of the water. And what it does is it allows for something new to grow in its place. So the Tower is one of the cards people dread coming out, and it can be quite painful and hard when we're in that energy. But the Tower can only strike energetic things that weren't built on solid foundations. So the Tower can only strike if something was a bit dodgy anyway. So it's actually a blessing in disguise, in the sense that it's here to clear away the shit that wasn't serving us on any level, and allow us then to make better choices or to rebuild in more positive ways. And then it's a lot more solid, and it's a lot more grounded, and a lot more sustainable long term. So you can see these energies together around feeling stuck or feeling controlled. I'm feeling a lot of control in this. Just looking at those crows with the strings, it literally feels like a puppet master is kind of behind you. It feels a bit sabotagey. But the thing is, someone can only do that to us if we're energetically resonating with that energy. So it's up to us in any moment to draw that boundary and to make decisions, and to put ourselves in situations where we're not exposed to that anymore. I know it's tough when you're dealing with an ex if there's children involved, but yeah, hopefully that resonates and makes sense. So obviously, I've talked about the Tower as well. I did flip over the deck because I'm never going to leave anyone hanging on these two cards. That would be awful. The next card we've got on the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is something beautiful at the end of this. This could represent a new home or new work. This is like that gift. To me, this is the Tower coming down. So if you do lose your job or your home, something like that, there is that beautiful new offer. This can also represent a bit of reprieve from financial strain as well. So if you're there, this is coming as well. So this is a huge blessing. This feels like a massive, massive blessing that's landing after these troubled times that you might be going through, Lani. So I would just say, be as kind as yourself as you can. Try and release resistance around what has to happen, because if you resist this guy, it's going to lead to more pain, okay? If you need to set boundaries and be firm with people, do it, and things will get better and improve, okay? So I hope that helps, my love. Hope that helps you a lot, my dear. All right, let's have a little look. If you're watching from the lighthouse, I can see someone said, hello, beautiful. I can't see your name. It just says Facebook user. So you can either give StreamYard permission to see your name, or just write your name next to your comment so I know who you are. But thank you, and hello back to you as well. Okay. So Lani said, thank you, it definitely resonates. And yes, toxic ex, thank you. You're welcome, and good luck navigating that. Whoops, dropping cards. Ooh, I haven't even chosen someone and the cards are flying out at me. Let's have a look. Okay, have a scroll. Okay, Trudy, drawn to you, my love. So Gemini, love a card, relationship. Okay, Trudy, let's have a look. See what the cards say about relationship. So I'm not sure if Trudy is currently in one or looking or single. Let's have a look, see what the energy of the cards have to say. Wow. Ooh, lots of, to me, this feels like a big period of transformation and loving on yourself. This could be within a relationship, about honouring your own needs and what you need as well. The first card we've got is the Moon, which is that subconscious. This is a card of kind of that solitude as well. It's about, it can be that shadow subconscious side. There is the duality within this as well. To me, this is a very deep healing card, and this is coupled with the world. So I'm not sure what's happening on your relationship scene, but to me, this feels like really deep healing. And the World card, the World's the last card of the major arcana, and it's Saturn. Saturn rules the big lessons. So this is like bringing closure. It's integrating lessons. It's preparing for something new moving forward. So if you are single, Trudy, this is a really beautiful, powerful healing time. And you've got the two major arcana cards here, which is, it means it's big stuff. This is about really up-leveling. When we reach the end of a major arcana cycle, we up-level. We kind of, well, if we can integrate and master the lessons from the cycle, we up-level, we increase our vibration for the next cycle around, which is all about new beginnings. So really beautiful, deep energy here for emotional healing, integration of lessons, and moving forward with more confidence and for some reason, I want to say more structure. So I don't know how structure kind of fits into the relationship thing, but Saturn is kind of all about lessons, structure, discipline, keeping your eyes on the ball. So all of that kind of thing. And I was tempted to flip the deck over and look underneath for you as well. And what have we got? We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of self-healing. And you can see the moon reference there as well. So self-healing, I don't know why I said that, self-love. It's about investing in yourself. It's about kind of mastering where you're at. This card speaks of ritual as well, you know, kind of honouring the earth cycles and all of that kind of stuff. Obviously, the moon cycles, there's a big shout out for that as well. So I feel like really honouring yourself, your needs and your emotions is vital at this time to integrate those lessons, because I feel like you do have the potential to call in something beautiful if that's what you're vibing with, if that's what you want to do. If you are in a relationship, I haven't really talked about this yet. If you are in a relationship, I feel like it's evolving and it's going to up level in some way. So you might have been through a bit of a bumpy patch as you're navigating this emotional terrain that the moon brings in, but this is coming to a close. And as long as you're giving yourself your needs and openly talking about what your needs are and having those clear lines of communication, this can be a really beautiful time, because this is about long-term investments in all different areas, and that can reflect on relationships as well, Trudy. So there you go. I feel like I just said my 20,000 words in about 2 minutes there. Let's have a drink. I'm so thirsty now. Oh, so much better. So Trudy says, a new relationship starting, slow for 6 months now, but came of a bad 9-year relationship before. So yes, pretty much spot on for me. Thank you, Hayley. You're welcome, Trudy. But yeah, beautiful new potential for a new relationship to come out of that, because it looks like you have been doing the healing work around that previous one. So very exciting. Di said, hey, hey, beautifuls. Hey, hey, Di. Welcome. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a scroll. Okay, Kylie said, love your cards. Thank you. It's the Light Seers deck, if anyone's interested. And I'm dropping them all now. Amazing. All right. Let's have a look for Kylie. I'm a Virgo, would love a general read, please. Okay, let's have a look for you, Kylie. Remember, guys, please like, subscribe, follow my social pages. The link is in the video description. And if I give you a reading tonight that resonates, please feel free to leave me a little review on my Facebook page as well, because that's how I can keep doing these lives. If I can get a little business and a bit of a following, it would be amazing. It all helps me so much, so I can continue to do these live shows for you guys for free. Thank you so much, guys. Let's have a look for Kylie, general reading. Okay, not sure what's going on here, Kylie. This feels a bit romancy, love type energy. The first card we've got, the Knight of Cups. So this is a bit of a Mr. Romance. He's a bit, he can be a bit of a charmer, a bit of a smooth talker, and this is followed on by the Ten of Swords, which is about painful endings, and she's literally walking away from him. So I'm not sure if you've recently walked away from a relationship or a friendship where there was a bit of an emotional pull there. But either way, it's like this energy kind of had to come to a close. This is the completion of a cycle. The Ten of Swords can feel quite painful. I actually posted a card of the day for today, and this was the card. So that's check that out on my page as well, on my Facebook or Instagram page, because I've kind of focused just on this specific card as well in a different context. But this is all about moving on from a painful situation. It can feel a bit like an energy of death, like, there's no hope moving forward, but she's moving towards a sunrise. Those crows are kind of moving away. To me, this is the heaviness lifting as well. So it's that painful experience, then it's lifting to make way for something new. So if you have had to leave something behind that you were quite emotionally attached to, this is the completion of a cycle. The healing work is integrating and you're moving forward. This could also represent a friendship, family, that kind of thing, anything that's quite emotionally, pulling at your heartstrings. And completion of a cycle, so new beginnings to move forward and integrate that energy. I will say that if you are overthinking this or having a lot of negative self-talk around it, or if you're struggling to let it go, really just being gentle on yourself and doing what you can to calm your mind and bring yourself peace during this time as well, because this energy can feel quite heavy, and sometimes we forget that an ending is needed in order to bring about something more alignment with us as well, because obviously we need something in alignment long term, and we lose things prematurely sometimes that can feel premature just because the universe knows better and it's trying to save us more pain in the long run. So I hope that makes sense for you, Kylie. I felt like that was quite specific. Oh, Kylie's leaving a job. Well, there you go. There might be some regret around that. I was going to say that's very specific kind of advice I gave for a relationship, but it could be about anything that's emotionally pulling you in like that. Yeah, it could very well be a job, Kylie. Whatever you took away from that, wherever that seems to fit your life, just take it and run with it, my dear. It's hard doing such a quick reading to really pull in all of the different elements of the energy at play. And guys, remember, we're all collectively sharing this energy. So if I do a reading for someone and it feels like it fits for you, it probably does. That's how this works as well. But yeah, Kylie, I would say on to bigger and better things if this is around a job situation. I would say it might feel a little bit tough and bumpy to begin with, but longer term, I feel like that sun will be shining down on you and it will be a lot more positive moving forward. Okay, let's have a look. Julie Christina, yes, I can see your name now, thank you. Was that you before that commented from the lighthouse? I'd love a little read if you were drawn. Okay. Oh, thank you, Trudy. Trudy left a good verb for me. Cheers. Thank you, my love. Much appreciated. Sending you all the good vibes in the world, my love. Okay, Julie, let's have a look for you. So, general reading. Oh, and it was you, Julie. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, lots of fire going on here. Lots of passion. 3 of Wands is your first card. So this is about really wanting to go out and make something of yourself, or make something of the world, or get out there and create. This is a highly inspired card. She's kind of looking out to plan this, or she's put a bit of planning in place and she's ready to go. This is followed by the Knight of Wands. So you've got the 2 Wands energies here, and she's, I always look at this card of dancing to the beat of your own drum in this energy. This is someone that is highly inspired to get out and do something. So I would say if you're having any ideas at the moment, this could be around business. The 3 of Wands can represent travel, but obviously that can be a little bit difficult depending on where you're living at the moment, but it could represent a short trip even. If you are inspired to create something or to make a change in something, really beautiful energy to do so. The thing about lots of fire energy together though is that sometimes it can burn out, it can fizzle out a little bit too soon. So if you do have good ideas, journal it down, kind of bring it into the physical reality any way you can, because you need to anchor that energy from the fire down into the earth so we can actually use it to create something out of that. So yeah, it can be a bit tricky. I'm sure you've all been there where you've had this amazing idea, you've been highly inspired, inspired, and the next day you're like, oh yeah, actually can't really be bothered doing that. This runs the risk of happening with this energy here. But yeah, beautiful, inspired. If you are drawn to create something or do something, I will just put the wheels in motion and just make a start, you know, baby steps. You don't have to throw yourself all in, but it's just about really grounding that energy down, so it can turn into something, not just ideas and inspiration that doesn't land. Julie's an Aries, but that makes sense. Or that cardinal fire energy, Julie. Love that. Very, very Aries. So really honour that Aries within yourself as well at the moment. Because, yeah, that balanced Aries energy can be so highly creative and amazing. I love that. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, guys. Alrighty, just having a bit of a scroll. Okay, Christine Marie Clark. Let's have a look. Shared Aquarius financial guidance, please. Okay, Julie said, thank you so much. You're welcome, my love. And remember, guys, I do mini readings. If I don't get to you tonight and you've got a question, or if you would like a private reading, please head over to my website, higherpathhealing.com.au, and I can get you a mini reading delivered to your inbox within 1 day. So if you want quick guidance, then do that. I highly recommend it. I've had some beautiful feedback from it. And I said at the start of the live, it's amazing how much information I can get into 5 minutes, because I draw the cards, I lay them out, I tune into the energy, and then I spend 5 minutes recording everything that I'm picking up on. So it's it's quite a bang for your buck, really. Very direct, beautiful messages. And Julie said, I'm returning back to nursing. That's really interesting. I love that. Obviously feeling very passionate and excited about doing so. Well, I hope you are, because those cards are very supportive of that. I love that. Okay, let's have a look for you, Christine. Aquarius financial guidance. Let's have a look. I feel quite nervous drawing these cards, so I'm not sure if this is affecting your personal power, or if there is a bit of nervous energy around your solar plexus coming through. We've got the King of Wands, and I can see the nervous energy. I've just looked down and noticed what card I drew. This is why I'm feeling that in my tummy, the Nine of Swords. So you've got very different energies here. The King of Wands is like a very strong businessman. You know, he's very self-assured. He knows what he's doing. He knows the path he's taking and the direction he's going. And you can see the strength of the lion behind him in the background there. So he's kind of got it all going on for him. And this is contrasted by the Nine of Swords, which is that complete opposite energy. This is, lying awake at night, worrying about how things are going to go, what's gone on. It's the negative cycles that just go round and round in your head. So it can be kind of those toxic thoughts that we tell ourselves, and we really sometimes need to put the brakes on that and interfere with those thought cycles and redirect and rechannel that mental energy to something more constructive. So this is very different energy here. I'm not sure with your finances if something's going on with your work. To me, this could represent like a nasty boss or someone that's kind of pushing you around a little bit, because you can kind of see there it could kind of possibly tap into that energy of being a bit of a bully. So you're an Aquarius. So I'm not sure on specific details about obviously what's going on for you financially. If you are in a situation where this guy's being a jerk, I would recommend, if it's causing you this much angst, and if you're powerless to actually do something about it, not powerless, that's an awful way to put it, if you're not in a position to be able to do anything about it, like sometimes if workplaces are toxic, that kind of thing, sometimes it doesn't matter who we tell, what we do, nothing will change anyway. I would recommend you remove yourself from that energy and try to find something more in alignment with your energy that will be more supportive of that. If this isn't the case for you and you're in this kind of in this state, I would recommend that you do connect with that solar plexus energy and tune back into your personal power to be a conscious manifester in your life, because she's looking away from him like that. So this could even represent you turning your back on your own personal power and your self-esteem. It could represent you really kind of being in a place of disempowerment and shying away from that part of yourself. So either way, I feel like that's quite relevant about tuning into that personal power for you, Christine. And I feel like the more that you can do that and truly integrate that energy and to heal that solar plexus energy, things will kind of fall into place a lot more easily, and it won't feel like such a grind or such a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of push-pull energy with the financial relationship that you've got going on at the moment. So I hope that makes some kind of sense, Christine. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. So Julie said, after 5 years out but in a different direction, beauty industry and medicinal Botox for chronic disease and pain. Wow, that's so interesting. That just amazes me what they can do with medicine these days. It's so interesting. Okay, Kim, you're jumping out at me, girl. Is it a girl or a guy? I know there's some guy Kims out there. I shouldn't put people in these little boxes, should I? No labels here. Okay, Kim, let's have a look for you, my dear. Hi, I'm a Gemini that is looking for some guidance with almost everything at the moment, please. Okay, we've got a couple of Kims on too. So this is for Kim Pitt. I just saw your message, another Kim, Capricorn. So this one is for Kim, but by all means, if the shoe fits, you wear that shoe. Okay. Let's have a look. See what we've got for Kim. Guidance with almost everything. Right. So we'll just ask, what does Kim need to know most tonight? Bit of push-pull going on. You've got the 8 of Wands, which is a very fast-moving energy. It's literally like things taking flight through the air. This could be rapid communication. This could be feeling highly inspired, lots of thoughts, lots of mental activity, lots of ideas kicking around, just like that flurry of information. And this is with the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is, I want to say, this feels like stalling. So it feels very push-pull. It feels like there's this energy that wants to go somewhere, and the Hanged Man's just chilling out, saying, oh, you know what, I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit longer. The Hanged Man can be a bit of an illusion as well. The Hanged Man calls us to look at things from a different perspective. It asks us to open up our intuition and to release a bit of control as well. The thing to remember about the Hanged Man is that he, or in this case, she, can free herself from any situation. Okay, she's got her arms free. She can do some acrobats, swing around and get the hell out of there anytime she wants. So feeling stuck in this energy is an illusion. We can always get ourselves out of it. There's very few things in life that we are actually so stuck there's no way out. Sometimes we just have an idea about the way something should be, and so we make ourselves feel stuck, or we convince ourselves that we're stuck because we don't want to have to make a decision. It just feels more comfortable to hang out here in limbo than to actually bite the bullet and to move forward and make a decision like that. So there might be a bit of that going on, or there might be, you might need to see things from a different perspective rather than charging forward so fast. So if you do feel this push-pull energy, for one, I would just chill out a little bit, because this feels very, very frustrated. There's so much frustrated energy around this. So this is really calling you to just slow down and listen to that intuition. There's a lot of intuition between both of these cards as well. There's a lot of light. but at the same time, to me, it just feels quite chaotic and conflicted. And you've kind of said you need guidance with almost everything in your life at the moment. So this could represent that as well. You know, you've got those 8 wands flying in the sky. So it's just like everything's literally up in the air at the moment. And it's that energy of just waiting for it to fall down, and you don't know where it's going to fall down. So this is when the Hanged Man can be a really good advice card for you just to chill out, take a back seat. If the universe has thrown everything up in the air, just release a bit of that control and surrender. You know, there are sometimes we do need to surrender, but it's about picking and choosing. If we're not happy, we can act, we can make a decision, but at the same time, we can surrender to what we can't control at the moment and see where it goes. I'm going to pull a little advice affirmation card for you as well, Kim. Let's have a little look to see where this lands for you. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. How beautiful. So follow that happiness trail as well. There you go, Kim. I hope you're still with me, love. Okay, beautiful. All right. Okay, have a bit of a scroll. What have we got here? Oh, hi Glitter Bee, watching from my YouTube channel. New subscriber, welcome, thank you, much appreciated. Any guidance for me, please, Sagittarius? Okay, haven't had a Sag tonight. Let's do a reading for Sag. Kim said, thank you, makes a lot of sense, appreciate it. You're very welcome, hon. And yeah, all the best. It can be difficult when we feel like so many areas are just literally up in the air like that. And getting grounded as well. I just had that come through, ground, because that up in the air energy mixed with the Hanged Man, no one's on the ground, everyone's up, everything's up in the air. So the more you can bring yourself down into your body, even exercising as well to really get you back into your physical body if you're also physical grounding, get out in nature, that kind of thing. But yeah, very important for you at the moment too, Kim, just as another little message to tack on the end of that. Okay, let's have a look, Glitter Bee. So just a general one for Glitter Bee. Let's have a look. Oh my God, we had both these cards. I've shuffled these at least 4 or 5 times since, but you literally got the same 2 cards as what came out earlier tonight. We've got the Empress card coupled with the Moon. That is such small odds that can happen. That is actually crazy. So this might be a collective message. So if this vibes with anyone else, then please take this message as well, because it's just so strange that that's come out twice. So big shout out to the Moon in both of these energies, and also the energy of cycles. You can see that this is a card of possible pregnancy as well, and it's that real mothering earth energy coupled with the Moon. So big shout out to cycles, and also the subconscious. You know, the Moon rules the subconscious mind. It also rules the unseen and the darkness. So these are very, very healing energies going on here. You've got the polarity with the Moon. So it's, you know, sometimes the subconscious can work against us. It's that whole shadow aspect. And sometimes, you know, the Moon's bright and illuminating, and it can be used to really dive deep into that subconscious and to shine some light on it as well. So it is really about balancing that energy. There's so much feminine energy in this card. It's really, really beautiful. So wherever you're at, Glitter Bee, I feel like you are a highly intuitive, kind of really connected to that divine feminine. So that is really beautiful. I feel like this is a really promising time for you to access your intuition if you are on a spiritual journey, which a lot of people that watch these shows are. So Glitter Bee's waiting for information about her partner. Yep, so this could be a bit of a waiting game as well, because, you know, it's like the pregnancy card, it's that waiting game. It's kind of waiting for something to land and very expectant as well, expecting something to happen. I feel like you can't rush this though. With this moon, the moon is all about surrendering to what you can't control as well. And Sagittarius, the energy of Sag is often so excited, they just want to go out and take charge and, you know, like a bull at a gate, they just want to go for it. So it can be quite a challenging time to have to wait for something, especially if you're waiting for a partner. If you're emotionally invested in something, which clearly that's the case here, it can be really challenging to wait. I'm going to draw an affirmation card for you as well, my dear. To me, these cards just scream of patience. So let the it's like allowing the cycle, whatever cycle you're in with your partnership at the moment, relationship, about kind of letting it come to full fruition about where it's at and accepting where it's at. So yeah, sorry if that's not the answer you wanted specifically. Let's have a look for an additional message from the affirmation. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, so I'm not sure where that's coming into it for you, Glitter Bee. It might just be an additional unrelated message. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. But yeah, patience, Glitter Bee, is a big thing that's screaming through, and putting that time and nurturing and energy onto yourself instead of projecting it out there, waiting for something to land. I would really encourage you to love on yourself. Love on yourself hard. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got next? My God, it's already 7:22 my time. Okay. All right. So Avalon, I'll pull a card for you, my dear. So newbie, welcome, my dear. Hi, may I have a reading, please, if you see anything, Aquarius, regarding my mum. Okay, let's pull some cards around Mumsy. And please also remember to like and follow my socials, guys, and then you have access to the free content that I post as well, in addition to getting notified of when I go live. Okay, so let's have a look for Avalon around her mum. What's going on with your mum, Avalon? There's a lot of pain around this. The first card we've got is a Three of Swords, which is that card of heartbreak. It's that real, you know, hits you in the feels, and it can be very, very painful and literally feel like a broken heart. So I'm not sure if there's been some loss around something to do with the relationship you've got with your mum, or there was a falling out, or there's some kind of disconnect happening here. The next card is the Hermit. So really beautiful energy to follow on from that heartbreak, because you can literally see the healing that's radiating out from her chest. You can see the healing that's taken place from that hurt and that pain, whatever it may be around your mum. And she's kind of looking away from that heartbreak. So she's moving on from that. And the Hermit is one of the most powerful healing cards. It is about solitude, but it's about really connecting back to yourself. And that's what allows that really deep healing to occur, because we really do need to sit with ourselves and sit with the emotions and feel all the feels in order to be able to process and integrate that information, Avalon. So there is a lot of healing to come from this situation, although it can be extremely painful. Mum has passed away. I was wondering if she had. I didn't want to say it a month ago, just wanting to see if she's okay. I honestly, I just got a wave of goosebumps. I feel like she is. I feel like she's okay, just looking at this Hermit card, because there is so much peace in this card. So much peace. I will ask for an additional message as well. I'm so sorry to hear that you've been through that, Avalon. Queen of Pentacles. to me, this is your mum. She's the queen. The Queen of Pentacles is like that mother energy. She's kind of the boss lady. You know, she's got everything organised. I feel like she was beautiful and nurturing, but quite. I feel like she was loving, but very strong as well. I do feel like she's okay. You know, often we worry so much about these souls because we love them so much, and when they're gone, it can be so hard. That everything changes from the spirit form, and once we release our soul from our physical body as well. And to have this as a confirmation of the pain that you're going through, to be followed by the Hermit and that Queen of Pentacles, I would say that, yeah, she is just perfectly where she needs to be now. And she is watching over you so hard with that, you know, she looks so proud as well. She has a very proud energy here. So, yeah, beautiful energy to follow on from that heartbreak. I'm so sorry that you're being through this. Yeah, it would just be such a tough time, but rest assured that energy there is really beautiful surrounding this. Very much so. Oh, she's a Scorpio, is she? Yeah, Scorpio's it's like sitting up very proud and watching over. Yeah, beautiful. All the best, Avalon, with your healing journey, my love. I think you've got a very beautiful guardian angel in heaven. Okay, let's have a look. Stacey said, wow, that made me cry. Big loves to Avalon. Oh, that's so nice, Stacey. Thank you. She was a very proud woman. Thank you so much. Blessings. Oh, I've got another wave of goosebumps. Oh, blessings to you too, my love. Okay. Let's have a little look-see. And guys, if I don't get to you, I'll do a quick couple of group cards at the end for a collective reading as well. So start sending your intentions through energetically now, and hopefully that message is going to land. Okay, Jeanette, let's have a look. Guidance, please. I'm a Leo. Okay, so I feel like there is a bit of conflicting energy going on here. We've got the Five of Wands up first, which can be like different ideas or clashing egos, or people kind of just shut down to hearing other people's points of view. So it can be a little bit closed-minded, a little bit egocentric, a little bit reactive and fiery. And the next card we've got is a Page of Swords. So to me, this is kind of having the mental maturity to be able to walk away from situations like that. It's about to say, you know what, this isn't for me. She's literally walking away from that little shit show that's going on behind her with that conflict and that conflicted energy. So she's looking away, she's focusing on something else. So this is really about, you know, having the integrity to recognise when something's not worth your time and energy. You know, it's like trying to argue with someone that isn't open to anything you've got to say. It's just never going to work. So this is about choosing the high ground and walking away and focusing on something constructive. So I really love this energy, actually. These cards are so nice together, and it just, you know, a Leo energy can be quite proud as well. So it's about recognising when to use that courage and step up and speak up for yourself, and when to go, you know what, I'm worth more than this. This isn't worth any of my energy or time or anything like that. Just walk away, focus on what's important. So I love that energy, Jeanette. I hope that makes sense, or it might be to do with something that's coming up soon. So if you recognise this somewhere in the workplace or family, wherever, think about that and tune into that beautiful energy here. Love, love, love that. Okay, so guys, I've just got the 1 minute left to go. So I'm just going to chuck down a couple collective cards, and hopefully this will help to answer whatever question I may not have had time to get to tonight. I will be back this time next week too, guys. Or as I keep saying, please follow, like, subscribe my social channels, and reach out if you would like a private reading, higherpathhealings.com.au. I do post little daily energy updates as well on my Insta and Facebook page, which are super fun, 15 seconds long, so super fast, super awesome, bit of fun, bit of music to go with them. Okay, so this is about balancing work, home life, with fun and passion. Don't let the daily grind of trying to do all of the responsibilities take away from your joy. Find joy in the little moments. If you're doing a really boring chore, put on some crazy music and dance while you do it. This is really about connecting to that beautiful, creative, inspired heart energy. Obviously, we've all got the daily grind stuff to get through, but it's finding joy in those moments. So really connecting in with what makes you feel beautiful to be alive. So I love that energy, especially for a Monday. Balance. Oh my God, here we go. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. How beautiful. I love that. And we've literally got a tarot card of balance as well, juggling those different things there. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. How amazing. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Big love to you all. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will catch you back here, same time, same place, next Monday. See you later, guys.